I'm Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're going through LS2. We're piecing together what Scarlet was doing, what she was about, what she woke up, maybe, question mark. We don't know. Not at this point in the story, we didn't. Alright, welcome in, Val. Welcome in, Red. Hi, Aura Gem. Red, I see you got first. Congratulations. Now, this map was invented before we had mounts and before we had gliding. So, what we had on this map, on Dry Top, were these aspect crystals. And they let you do cool things, like jump really high, or, ow. Like jump really high, or fling yourself in a bolt of lightning over there, kind of thing. The other one lets you dash forward in a little burst of sun, which is a cool trick to do. And that was how this map was initially navigated. Now that said, I do have access to mounts, and you can't stop me. We're not doing this right. Was it up here? No, this one's down below, right. Don't have enough space to mount. Yeah, of course I do. The other thing about Dry Top is it was ANET's first experiment with a vertical map. So it's a little wonky sometimes. Just a little bit. Anyway, we're headed to Prosperity, which is a town located out here in Dry Top. They did! Welcome in, Sleepy Tea Stars! They tried their very best, and this was new for them. Now, the other thing about this map is that it opened up gradually originally. So you only got sort of the first third of it, and then the next third, and then the last bit. Or, sorry, I'm drawing this kind of in the wrong way, but you'll see what I mean when we get there. Where was this vista? Was it up? It's probably up. Will they let me fly over the top of this? Let's learn. ANET, do you believe I'm allowed to fly up here? No. Invisible walls. Oh, there it is. That's helpful. I know the jumping puzzle's over here. There's a jumping puzzle over here. It goes up there. Anyway, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Vistas were one of the best things they ever did for this game. And I really like this one. I mean, I like them all, especially like out in, as they get better at, as ANET gets better at it, sort of, golly, how to put that? I can tell, Val. Yes, I figured it out. I guess sorry about Helen. I'm glad somebody put a SAB box of fun down here. Ugh, I'm not doing the jungle tendril right now. Alright, what am I missing? Ah, yes. There is one point of interest I can't currently get to. It is locked in behind an event. And I don't think you can sneak in with mounts anymore. You used to be able to. There is a gate over here that if it's open, I'll be able to just scoot right on in and grab that point of interest, and oh boy, it's open! Woo! Don't worry, we got you, friend. We'll get you out of that pod. I don't remember. We don't have long to rescue all these Zephyrite, but we're gonna. It's the right thing to do. Brain knife tornado time. TBH, that's often how it is with Guild Wars 2 players, is like you'll see a dynamic event and you'll go do it. Not because you need to or because it's important or anything, but because it's the right thing to do. Cheating again. I don't care about taking damage. Yeah. Knife! Great knives! Also, I can see that there's a tag on this map, so... there is that. They're probably trying to get it to tier 4. Let's take a look. Yep! Looks like they're trying to get it to tier 4. We won't be helping very much with that, I'm afraid, but I will lend a hand where I can. In the meantime, I've got to talk to some folks over here. This did not used to be covered in vines, y'all. This is Martinus. Sorry to bother you, but do you see a strange Sylvari around here? Martinus is talking about Scarlet. That she bought a place to hole up in here. And I went, no, I'm looking for a male Sylvari. Because I'm looking for traces of Aaron. And then we get distracted by, oh boy, Scarlet? Who would know more about that? Yeah, I've seen. I'm very excited about the way your art style is evolving. You're doing good. Fan art! I love fan art. Oh, I must go look. Yes! Hang on, it's going in the folder. I have a folder. You'll see. You'll all see. It's so good. Where's the folder? Ugh. I know you're all thinking, why are you stopping to do this when you're playing a video game? It doesn't matter. Because I'm really excited, that's why. Because I get so excited. Every time. So good. Oh, golly. Thank you for the information. Oh no, there's jungle tendrils causing problems. This is normal. This is normal. We're gonna solve these problems real quick. Wah! Why am I immobilized? I'm a mesmer. Stop this at once. Let me out. I don't want to be immobilized. That's why I didn't want to be in the button jar. I need to talk to these people. You get out of here so I can talk to these nice people. This is Gigor. He is talking about... There's somebody in the vine just up above us. He's talking about that guy. We're asking around about a female Sylvari who came in. Said she came around asking about rumors herself. Said she's heard something about the mine and some magical underground river or something. I told her if we hit an underground river, we'd abandon the mine on account of how they tend to flood everything without notice and miners drown. That didn't discourage her. Scarlet was talking about a ley line, a river of magic. This fellow is talking about a literal river. Who's next? That sure is a well. What do you need? Information on a Sylvari who lived here. Wouldn't say she lived here, just came and went. Some engineer with obsession all over, never said more than 3 words to anybody. You know, this is the usual stuff that you hear about. These people did not really talk to her much. They did not really care to.
Don't know your face.
You sure don't. I just want directions, actually. Yeah, they're warning me that if I try to break into this weird Silvari's place, that we're gonna get wrecked. Now, this originally pointed us here, and there's a door. You can kind of see that door in the back. That's what gets us to the rest of Dry Top. It will take us sort of through over here. And also, I think, to that hero point. There's a couple of hero points and a point of interest I haven't gotten yet, but we'll clean those up later. No. You need information? Yes, chat. We need information. Magnus Archives. That scary Silvari was Scarlet. Exactly, but are we sure? Who else could it be? It all adds up. The door's gotta be trapped. I'm sure it was Scarlet in here. Did you hear that char by the well? I heard. We have to be careful. It could be trapped. You stand back. I'll break it down. No, Bram. Not so fast. She thinks, and I agree, that we need to get in there safely. Seriously, we don't have a key. I say bust it down. I'll have Scruffy do it if you don't. It's gotta be one of her layers. So we're all in agreement. Stay in your golem. The door may be trapped. We're gonna examine the door. We did it. I'm a wizard. This is on mental puppeteering of golems. The important thing is that magic flows through everything.
Can you tell? Is it really Scarlet's room? What?
Basically, everything is magic. Oh, Timey. Also, I'd like to point out, Timey is a little bit taller now than she was.
Come on, Bram, get in here.
For LS2. Did you notice? She's a little taller now. It's not just her hair. That's how her hair has always been.
Looks like the villagers were right. Scarlet was here.
We're about to blow a hole in that bookshelf.
The dust in here is thick. And these plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time.
But she has been here.
Look, look, look! This is a historical find.
Oh. This is interesting. That...
and that great Clark!
That is what the Eternal Alchemy looks like.
What do you say we break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace.
There are 6 dragons. And each of these is, in fact, representative of a dragon.
No, no, are you crazy? You can't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
Fun fact, that dragon is not really sleeping anymore. Also, in case you're wondering why you think you recognize Timey's voice and you can't quite put your finger on it, Jimmy Neutron.
Got the inspiration for that weird hairdo.
Casimir, I am trying to look at the book. The Nature of Dragons by Ogden Stonehealer. Ogden was a dwarf in Guild Wars 1. You can meet him in Guild Wars 2 if you're Priory. And for a few other reasons during the story. I worked very hard to make Ogden a really good character in Guild Wars 1. I did my very best. The Dragons of Nature. Dragons are basically a part... this is like... Oh, dragons have been thought of as a part of Tyria. Nobody knows how long they've been here. Even the Jotun had stories of the dragons that were passed down. About the last rise of the dragons. Those tales are true. This book says, like, nobody believes them really, but those tales are true. We know that they are in the plot. The dragons have awakened at least twice in history. The word Mordramoth is heavily scratched into the margins. That's the important thing. To take from all of this that we didn't already know. The seers and even the human gods talked about the dragons rising up. Okay. Yes, they're ancient, horrifying dragons. We've already killed one. Might as well give the rest. Wonder what she was attracted to about the dragons. Their power, perhaps? It seems to be a theme with her. Yes, you're probably right. But she wanted knowledge, too. Answers to life's biggest questions. She seems to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more. Yeah, something universal.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
Ah.
How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like ley lines. What do you think?
This hand-drawn image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine with various moving parts. The pale tree sits as its heart. Looks like it represents Tyria. Tyria, if you're a Silvari, the pale tree is at the center. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some visions she had? All Silvari have the pale tree at the center of their lives. We say because we're a Silvari. Think it means anything? How powerful is the pale tree?
You think she was evil back then?
She was misunderstood.
She had to have always been evil.
IRL, I don't tend to wear chokers.
What about the branded Bay deal?
I like them. I like the aesthetic.
Good point.
I do wear necklaces regularly.
Hey, watch it with that tape.
And I do have a heart piece choker that I quite enjoy. Or rather a heart container from Zelda.
It's a steam minotaur!
It's really cool.
Ow! Do you mind?
Inside voice,
It
please
just doesn't
tell me.
fit super duper well. It's a little bit tight.
But did you see?
Tight.
I see.
So I can't wear it too much. Yes, Timey honey, we see it's a steam minotaur. The steam creature has flaws. I can't possibly explain it to you in terms you would understand. You'll just have to trust me on it. Okie dokie.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratchings.
I will.
What is all this Asuran googly mook anyway? These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
Okay. Dear Diary, writing longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of a certain origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward. Do not think that I am ungrateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. This will be my last entry as an ink-splattering student. Starting tomorrow, I am a researcher, an engineer, and a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I found one of these mythical ley lines, and if I can study it, well, my understanding of Tyria's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold? Yes, who knows indeed, Scarlet? Maybe it's true. The mind is a powerful tool. Maybe they really did see the whole world.
I think it's time to go. I've got more important things to do.
You do, maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I
Yes.
agree with Bram.
You would. Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving.
Tammy's very
I need to
excited.
document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess it'll be okay. We'll be back for you later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
Let's get out of here, Bram. Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later.
Oh, you are going to identify so hard with Timmy.
Tiny, stay out of trouble. We'll be back soon.
Just you wait. What are you going to do? A Norn named Tosca. I don't get the thrill. Of studying all this Scarlet stuff. Well, no, of course you wouldn't, being you. But for an Asura, this is the find of a lifetime. I was fated to be the one who discovered it. Anyway, Timey's excited to be Scarlet's biographer. And thinks she might have found a ley line hub.
Scruffy, I need my supplies.
Scruffy is a good boy. We can leave now. Timey's so excited. We're not going to listen to all her excitement, but she's very excited. All right. In a mine where a million diamonds shine. I mean, yeah, probably. Hello. Nah, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca. I have questions about the ley line hub. You found her. That's what that strange Sylvari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was digging out the wastes beyond town. You don't want to go anywhere near that. Maybe, but I'd still like to know the story. I was mining copper and broke through to an inner chamber in the rock. Suddenly bright light blinded us all. We didn't go any deeper, too dangerous, but changed the direction of our digging. You told the Sylvari woman about this? Yes, and you should have seen her light up. It was as if I was Tix and Tox, delivering a special toy just for her. Tix and Tox are the equivalent of Santa Claus here. It's very exciting. It's Winter's Day, you see. Can't, she's dead.
Onward.
Alright, off we go to Entanglement. Prosperity was just attacked.
Hello?
This is...
Someone please help me?
This is the attack, I need to get out of here. This is this attack where all these vines came up. Originally, Prosperity did not look like this. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's see what's going on.
Timey? Timey, are you here?
Timey's fine.
Timey?
I'm here. I'm okay. Scruffy protected me. Are you all okay?
Oh. Yeah, we're okay too.
Everything started to shake. I barely had time to get into Scruffy.
Is she okay, Bram?
Yeah, she's okay. She hid in her golem.
I didn't hide. I was collecting important data.
Uh-huh.
Did I hear you say Timey's okay?
I'm fine. Golly.
What's happening?
Timey's fine. Everything's fine. Stop asking if she's fine. Hi, Jory. Yep, Mortimer did this and it's only just starting. Oh, Casimir.
Takes to a whole new level of awful, doesn't it?
Gods, we need a plan. What are we gonna do?
Casimir's such a cutie. She hiccups when she's nervous. Oh, it's only gonna get worse from here. Don't you worry. Living Season 2 has so much stuff for you to have fun with. You really think all these vines are related to Mordremoth? All these deaths? Yes. What are we gonna do? Start by following Scarlet's trail. Yeah, she talked about the destruction of Tyria. So did Aaron. It could be anyone. A Tyrian leader. I'll tell you right now, we are on the wrong track about which Tyrian leader. Blah, blah, blah. Mortimer's doing. Did you see her voice recorder, her books and papers? Yes, we did. I'm just glad you're okay. What have you learned here? Lots of things! Like Scarlet started with steam creatures, then graduated to Aether and Watchwork. She released a bunch of the steam creatures into the wild. Oh, and she killed Omad. Killed Omad?! He was her last mentor. He experimented on her with his mind-widening device, and that's when she saw the eternal alchemy, or what she thought was it. She killed him because once he realized his device worked, he started looking at her like she was a lab rat, not like an assistant or student. He was going to experiment more on her. Surely Omad wouldn't have hurt her. Historically speaking, previous generations of Asura, including Omads, viewed the Sylvari as an anomaly to be studied. When the first Sylvari arrived, many were victimized in the interest of arcane knowledge. That's true, and we get to see it later. Wait, what? Timey? No, Timey doesn't die. Timey is still in the story as of Secrets of the Obscure. Do you have any insight into the drawing on the wall? Actually, I do. Based on Scarlet's writings and her holographic recorder over there, I've come up with a theory. I think that's the representation of her vision. Oh, also, I should point out, Timey is still a child. Like, she isn't in the modern story because 10 years have passed, and that's long enough for somebody to grow up, generally speaking. But Timey is still a child at this point in the story, and this game is made in the United States, where there are very, very, very strict rules about how you're allowed to portray children in media and what you're allowed to do with children in media for certain ratings. And since this game doesn't want a rated R rating, if you see a child character, they are not likely to die. Because they can't. There are certainly some, like, adorable cutesy things that can die that feel kind of child-coded. Skrit, when they're on their own, for instance, Quaggins can sometimes feel a little bit child-coded, but they really aren't children. And, like, the more you talk to them, the more you're just like, oh, they're just nice people. That's why we feel like they're child-coded. Nice people with big round faces. Her mentor, yeah, of course. Her mentor, Omid. Yeah, her mentor, Omid, made a device that opened the mind. When she tried it, she had a vision. At the center of that is a symbol that I've seen used to represent the pale tree. And do you think she drew the drawing after it? Yeah, she claimed that she had seen the eternal alchemy during the vision. The symmetrical elements in the drawing and the pale tree at the center of it lead me to that conclusion. Why the pale tree? Yeah, she saw the pale tree attacked by a thorn vine. She described it as doing terrible damage to the tree. That sounds terrible. Did it bother her? It pleased her. She even grew some thorny vines to strangle Omad. The parallel with the vines from her vision is not lost on me. Alright, tell us about the ley lines. Scarlet theorized that our waypoint positioning coincides with the location of the most powerful ley lines. Was she right? Likely, but not yet confirmed. I need to do more research. I need to better understand the elements that drew her to that conclusion. Fascinating.
Were you able to figure out what Scarlet was doing here?
So you know those broken waypoints that I complain about sometimes?
Oh my! What's happening?
Aftershocks.
Hey, come look at this. There's a passage behind this book.
We never thought to move it.
Get out of my way. Let me see.
Welcome in, 5 Slug Cats! We're playing Guild Wars 2 tonight. This is Living Season 2.
Come on.
Which is this... it is a follow-up to Living Season 1, as you would expect, which came after the personal story that you play in this game. We are trying to piece together what the villain of Living Season 1 was doing, and why she was doing it. Got a bunch of things to interact with. Hey, Vareshosa! You guys don't know who Vareshosa is, but I do. Got a lot of strong feelings about... I got a lot of strong feelings about her. She was one of the villains of Nightfall. Secretly, she was working for the secret sixth god who was evil and responsible for all the badness in Tyria at the time. Everything bad that happened? Abaddon. Char learning how to do the searing? Abaddon. Shiro Takachi killing the Emperor of Kantha? Abaddon. Everything bad in Elona, which is where Korna is located? Abaddon. If properly convinced, you can get whole groups of lesser creatures to work towards your goals without them realizing they're not working for themselves. Yeah, that's Varesh, alright. This is an interesting thing to cite, but they were working for themselves in that case. The centaurs and the corn and crafts people were absolutely... Well, never mind. Varesh doesn't understand things like that. I have feelings. Research notes. A lot of complex equations and stuff. We don't understand any of that. We're Sylvari. History of Drytop by Nicholas Sanford, 1070. Nicholas Sanford was a traveler in Guild Wars 1. He went places. Mostly. Guild Wars 1 took place in 1075? No, wait, 1065. And then the last story was 1075, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Anyway, he's talking about, he's basically just talking about Drytop a little bit. Like, somebody was here and somebody built hillside homes in the cliff sides. Maybe there was water here once, but mostly this place attracts outlaws, and those people who are unwelcome for other reasons. And yes, it does make them the area dangerous for him and Yakington. Yakington is his yak, his Dolyak, in case you guys are curious. I love that Dolyak. Also, aquarium staff has provided me a meat pie. It is a lamb meat pie. It's a very small one. It's one of those little, like, personal... It's baby. But I'm very excited. I've been granted a meat pie. Wow. I hope it's good. We're just gonna put the poutine I got for me away now. Okay. Centaurs, migrating centaur packs come through here, it seems. There's evidence that they once had a refuge here. They do, still. A large tree trunk, quite out of place. Could have been one of their sacred trees. What's this? Fan art in the Discord. It's going in the fan art bin. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. Meep. 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 Stop spoiling yourself for the Magnus Protocol. There's only 12 episodes. How are you doing this to you? Oh, that makes sense. Don't do it. The new episode came out today. Mr. Bonzo's here to play. Mr. Bonzo's here, wants to stay. Okay, that's less your fault then. Anyway, despite appearances, this waterless area is far from lifeless, and it serves as the doorway into the Maguma jungle, a region of uncontrollable growth, life, and often death. The Maguma is overgrown. You guys have seen me show it to you before. It's wild out there. Also, at the time that Nicholas would have been here, the map just north of Dry Top, over here, called the Silver Wastes now, this used to be the Silver Wood. There were trees here. Lots and lots of trees. This did not used to be a desert. It became a desert sometime between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. Like, you can see where the trees were sort of receding. And where it's becoming sort of more deserty. And such. Like, it's called the Maguma Waste. This used to all be jungle. And it's been receding back into the heart of Maguma. Oops. Anyway, back we go. Winding path up into Dry Top. A chicken named Spotty! Oh, that's so cute! My chickens were all named silly things. Very silly things indeed. But that's because they were farm chickens, so they weren't egg-laying animals. Did you find something? You found something, didn't you? Yeah, she left a map showing she was going southwest. Okay, we get our loot. Amazing. And we can leave. And then try again. Ooh, Sandstorm. Oh, but I do love Sandstorm. But I don't have the whole map, and it's really frustrating to have to try to teleport through things. I'm not examining this. You there! That's enough. Brain knives! I solved him with brain knives. Oh, I used to do that. Name whatever I had after my current hyperfixation. I don't have hyperfixations, I suppose I should say. Whatever I was a fan of at the time. Let's see. I think my favorite one was I had a gerbil named Black Arachnia. After the Beast Wars character of the same. Oh, cute. Well, your dad's got good taste. Chickens are cute. I'm not gonna skip this. I love how when birds are calm and chill around you, they'll lay eggs in your lap. Don't care about that. Centaur friends. It's weird, but these centaur are our friends. As opposed to Crichton centaur, which are not our friends. And will kill us. First I want to just pop up here for a second and grab that. It's going to be particularly difficult for me to navigate right now because the sandstorm is on and I can't see nothing. Not like this. That said, I am absolutely still going to trigger this vista, y'all. It's going to be really funny, because this vista's normally really cool, but it's a little covered in sand right now. In here, y'all. The best vista. And normally it looks pretty cool. I'll come back here someday. Ooh, buried lock chest. Come here, you. These are only visible during the sandstorm and they give you loot from dry top. Ooh, buried lock chest. Ooh, little piece of treasure. Ooh, little piece of treasure. Ooh, little piece of treasure. Etc. This is the Uplands Oasis. It's one of my favorite spots. Where was the fertile soil these needed to be planted in? Oh. Well, whatever. I can't remember what I was meant to do with that. Hey, that's a power crystal. We've basically been following bits of Scarlet's things out here. And it's hard to see, but this is the Vine Bridge. You can guess why it's called that, I'm sure. Oh, whoops. Sure, what is it, Slick Cats? Oh, this is gonna be impossible for me to see. Where's the next one? Oh. Whoa! Okay, we got it. Oh, I'm glad you're having a fun time. An animactic with your own OCs is great. Why, if I could animate things, boy, you better believe I would animate things.
Look at this.
I can't animate things. But also they're pixel things, so you know. Buried lock chest. Buried lock chest. Buried lock chest. Oh, I know the cavern we're going to. Actually, this mentor tag is probably at the Scrit. Yep, that's the Scrit. We are gonna politely wait. That's a super adventure box chair. We are gonna politely wait for this Scrit to come up before I go do anything crazy. Partially because I need the point of interest. And partially because I wish for the loot that's inside. There's so much loot in there. And I'm gonna take a second to munch on this meat pie and see if it's good. It looks good. The pastry looks really nice and fluffy. Flaky? Flaky's the way. That's the description I would have gone for. Come here, you. Mm. Oh, it's lamb. It's lamb. I love lamb. Crag Rock Palace is what's directly underneath of me. And that's where the Script Queen lives. We're here to see her. That's the comfy reading chair. I forgot it existed again. Mostly because I don't have one. Nor do I have the read book tome. Emote. Tea time! I'm sorry. I wish to engage in tea time. How did you get up there, friend? I wish to also have tea. Oh well. Yeah, that's the tea time chair. I'm impressed because it's floating. I do like my Mystic Lotus chair, though. It lets you, like, levitate. Yeah, archiving isn't the same as it is in the Magnus archives. Like, they got out a stapler, and I went, what? Hello? Could you not? Yep, under a minute for the Squid Queen. The Squid Queen! I'm waiting for a fight now, please! Someone in the crowd is playing that tune for us to announce the Script Queen. It's worth it, trust me. All her little guys are named, and you have to get all of them before you can even touch her. We're gonna 1-1-1 her because, like, it's not polite to do what I did and press my F1 skills. Anyway, she's great. What do you mean no gathering tools? Fight me. I have plenty of mining picks. Yay! Okay, now we abscond, and I show you the Script Queen. Queen Shriekit 4. And her attendants. All precious. Okay. Now, back where I was going. I forgot where I was going. Oh, right. Never mind, I remembered again. It's just hard for me to see because of the sandstorm, but there is an area down here. It's down below me. Bunch of inquest in the way. And now we're in the Cavern of Shining Lights. Yep, in we go.
This place is amazing and brimming with bad guys. The Inquest are here.
We know how to deal with Inquest. Let's clear this place out.
Wait, Rox, let's be smart. Scarlet will have left security devices in place. They're currently offline, but if I can reactivate them, we can use them to our advantage.
Oh, I've never done no tricks.
Can't we just get rid of them the good old-fashioned way?
Yes, yes we can, Bram.
Back before you know it. Scarlet's security can protect this area from future attacks. Clear the way to the first console for me.
Shop is still.
Or I won't. I'll just hurt everything in here. Normally what you're supposed to do is, oh! We hydrate his trapped demands! Oh no! Alright. Huh! Whoa. Big stretch. And for a body break, we'll do leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wah! Ugh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh right, I can't glide yet. Oh no.
I don't have enough energy.
We're not gonna pay too much attention to Timey.
Enabling manual controls on the... Weapons. Okay, it's all yours. Use the console to rise and invest.
I don't need it.
Don't be silly. The chances are so slim as to be negligible. About 53%. I tagged this all non-hostile.
Alright, let's zap some...
I'm not going to. A hack and inquest. Get out of the way, buds. Oh, now you don't want to attack me when I have my counter up? Come on, fellas. That's what the inquest get. This will take a little longer. But TBH, I'm fine with that. Because it's all for the sake of an achievement. Anyway, I have Love Me Dead stuck in my head and I can't get it out, so that's why you're hearing it hummed so much. My golly, these inquests. Right, I forgot. You have to do the ones down here. The ones at the top don't stop coming.
Well, the ones we can see at least. There's another console ahead. We'll have to activate it as well. Let's go.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Time?
Using Scarlet's brilliant devices, even her earliest designs to neutralize Inquest? How could I not have fun?
I'm glad you're having a good time, Timey. Where are we going? Oh, right! This is this one. Ah! Come on. Heck! I do have to go up there first. Whatever. It's not far from here. And also the NPCs have it. See? Ada was experimenting with letting the NPCs be good at something for once. Timey, do you have things to say up there, honey?
This one is a little more complicated. Nothing I can't handle, though. Is it my birthday? This one interfaces with one of her steam creatures.
Neat.
Do and ta-da! Now you have full control. If badly damaged, it'll eject you. But its self-repair protocol should power it back up again once it's done.
I want to try it.
Not really. This one's for the boss only.
Aw, I'm sorry, Kaz. You didn't get to have the fun time. And you still won't, because I'm busy doing killing. All these inquests need to go. Wah! Uh-oh. Let's go with Blade Song. It won't make me invincible, but it'll make me full of knives. Heck! Come on, come on. Dang it. I just hit the wrong button.
But as far as I can tell, there's one more console up ahead. Get me to it, and we'll be full.
Woo!
No time to dawdle. Inquests don't give up easily. They'll launch a counterattack, and we have to be ready.
Alright, Timey, let's go. Alright, you can't glide yet. We haven't been to the jungle yet in this part of the story. shutdown penalty will go away eventually. It's timing. It's the last thing we have that punishes people for being bad at the game. Now where are the problem inquest? Right. Poor Cass. She's such a sweetheart.
Last one and done. This will activate Scarlet's holographic defenses. Once they're fired up, they'll kill everything in here.
You do realize we fall in the category of everything, right?
Don't worry. I'm confident I can configure the system to
Oh.
identify our silhouettes as allies. It might take a bit, though.
We don't have a bit. Inquest incoming. Lots of inquest.
Tiny, work as fast as you can. We'll buy you some time.
You leave my girl Timey alone. She's a good kid. You leave her be. Badmans. Okay, we getting her. Timey, you're very brave. Please go back to working on the console. Ouch. Brain knives! Knives for your brain! Oh yeah! I should probably tell all of you before I forget. On Saturday, it's Fire Emblem's anniversary. So we're gonna play the original Fire Emblem again. This time we're gonna do it right. And not ruin everybody's life or kill them. And by that I mean we're gonna make Marth solo everything. I have learned many things.
Retreating.
Okay, did we do it? Is it secured? The bar's not full.
Hold on. Activating the defenses.
You're absolutely sure this won't kill us?
Absolutely. I give it a solid 53% chance.
I beg
Timey!
your pardon? Maybe you shouldn't.
It's beautiful.
And we're still alive. That's a plus.
Of course.
That's a plus! Thanks, Jory!
About 53%. It was more like 78.
Wonderful. Looks like we're gonna be the only ones walking around in here for some time.
You did great, Tiny.
I know.
What is this place?
It's a cave.
You know what I mean.
Well, everything points to it being a ley line hub, and before you ask, it's where multiple ley lines intersect. Scarlet thought it important enough to
What
send
is
the
this
last-
place? It's a cave.
Dragon's
Has
corruption
real...
found its way
How's real Google? What's potage?
Sense given how the dragons
It's soup.
consume magic.
Energy.
Undoubtedly attracted to ley lines, like spiders are attracted to flies caught in their webs.
That doesn't bode well for waypoints.
It doesn't.
I'm afraid not.
There has to be something we can do about it.
I'm working on
And that's why a bunch of waypoints were exploded. We don't love that.
Work to see which waypoints are being disturbed. It's far more widespread than I imagined.
How widespread?
Well, for example, the waypoints at Fort Concordia and at Fort Salma are behaving irregularly. If it's the dragon's tendrils, and I presume it is, then that's quite far afield. There are other waypoints being disturbed, but those two are the most egregious. It's interesting that they're both strongholds.
I'd say this requires some direct observation. I want to see what this is all about with my own 2 eyes.
Why don't we split up? Rox and I can take Concordia. You two head out to Fort Salma and say hello to your sister for us.
That's a great idea. I'd love to spend more time with Belinda. Get to know her better.
I don't care if you beg. I'm not going to either place. I have to stay here and continue my research. Nothing's changing my mind.
No begging here. Come on, Bram. Let's go.
Okay, Timey, you're fine.
I want that.
I don't think I actually had to do that one for entanglement. Oh, I did. I didn't realize. Yeah, good luck with that. On Swift Wings I might get, but these two are questionable. Oh well. Oh yeah, right, we can just leave. Go to Concordia and Timberline Falls. But first we have to complete Dry Top. We do have access to be able to do it now. Now, unlike in the jungle, these ley lines are just decoration. We can't glide on them or anything cool like that, which is sad, because I like gliding on ley lines. It's fun! Oh, no, I don't want to deal with the infestation event. But there is a hero point over there that I need. Was it a commune? Yes, it was a commune that was guarded by something usually. Yeah! This area is infested with Moradrim. Spooky plant monsters over there. Oh, I'd better get that point of interest too. Oh, what am I doing? I could be... Well, never mind. I know what you're thinking. I was gonna say, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of that one time Jane Prentice wandered into the archives. You're thinking of wormies. Wormy, wormy, wormy. Okay, out of there. Now, I did not grab a repair station waypoint because I wasn't thinking. There is one HP that I think I'm going to have particular difficulty getting to. Both getting to and completing. But that's one where I fight a frog on a pillar and it's very hard. Because I don't have what we like to call stability. Okay. That should be the repair station. That is underground. I don't remember if that is. Oh, there's the hole. Aw, dang it, I didn't get close enough. I just don't want to deal with the aspect suit, you know? Oh yeah, the vista's out here. That's right. It's sort of up behind me. Inquest, leave me alone! Busy. De-aggro, will ya? We good? We're good. You need stability? Yeah, sometimes I do. We're gonna fight a frog who's real angry with me. Well, not really angry with me. They're actually kind of excited to be having a fight in the first place. But, you know, as you do when you're a frog and have nothing better to do. Like the Hecate of old. Hylic used to be called the Hecate once. Now they're called Hylic instead. Which also is just word for frog-ish. I love how many things in this game are called word for thing. Okay. You next, I think. Because that one is up. If I recall correctly, it's just past this little cannon over here. We don't love the Inquest cannons. Yep, crash site 2. Okay. That vista should be... Yeah, it is! Hey. I almost called her Evie. Welcome in, Hadley! We're in Dry Top. We're walking around the desert right now. You can. Dry Top and the Silver Wastes are perfectly open. They do not require an expansion for you to go to. And they do not require... Yep, they do not require Living World Season 1 or 2 to get there. You can just go. Dry Top used to require LS2 to get into because it used to be that... You remember me commenting that, like, I couldn't get out of here into the rest of Dry Top, and then I couldn't really get, like, into this area? That's not true anymore. The bookshelf is just always knocked down now. Ooh, right, I forgot to go get that. We'll get that in a minute. For now, what we want is this.
Fit and feisty.
Sure! What you got, Hadley? This game is Guild Wars 2. The main story takes place in Central Tyria, which is way over here. I'm trying to get it all on map, but it's big. Central Tyria is big. This stuff up here is Ascalon. This is the Shiver Peaks. This is technically the Maguma. This is also the Maguma. It's kind of split up by a sea. This is Kryta, where humans live. Oh, yes, right. Char, Norn. These are endgame maps. Humans. And this area here is Silvari and Asura. They kind of share opening areas. And Or is where we go for the end of the personal story. It's full of undead and junk like that, because we fight a big old dragon down there. The X-Packs take place in the Crystal Desert, which is here. It's a place called Alona, technically. The whole area is called Alona. You can see some of the areas labeled. Oh, sorry, in order. They start off in the heart of Maguma, then the Crystal Desert, then Kantha, and then the Horn of Maguma, which is where we are right now. The Horn of Maguma is really cool. I'm excited. The base game is free. And you do not have to, and in fact cannot, give it money. Unless it's to purchase, like... Unless it's to purchase sort of like either an expansion or there's like a heroic edition of this game, which is something that they gave people who paid for the game before it was free. You don't pay a subscription fee for Guild Wars 2. I forgot that most MMOs make you pay a subscription fee. Once you have the game, you have the game. And by that I mean, if you download the game, you have the game. You do not pay them money. So it's a lot of fun for that. And I'm quite fond of that fact. Because it means I don't have to worry monthly about what I'm going to do like I would with, like, World of Warcraft. Ah! Oh, shoot. I think I'm on the wrong side for this hero point. I think it's... Oh, no, I'm not. It's in here. It's you!
Wish you well.
I can fight you. I can totally fight you. Yeah, you're still susceptible to pulls. Ha ha ha, because you're not a champ. You haven't got a break bar. Uh-oh.
Well met.
Ha ha ha. I'm level 80. Level 80 is as high as you get. The progression in this game is lateral. The level cap doesn't move around like it does with other MMOs. Instead, what we have are mastery points. 536 is currently the most that you can have. And different expansions come with different masteries that help you exploring the expansion. So when you get Heart of Thorns, you get access to gliding. Path of Fire gives you access to a bunch of different mounts. You've seen me riding around on a dragon. The first mount you start with is a dinosaur. The first mount you start with is a dinosaur. Which acts very much like, say, a horse or something. I just like wearing the Roadrunner skin because it looks like a chocobo. Next one you get is a bunny. It jumps up really high. Is a bunny. It jumps up really high. Oh, sorry. There we go. They're called springers. This is a skimmer. They normally look like manta rays. Sand jackal. Technically beetle. Roller beetles were a thing in Guild Wars 1. This is a Warclaw. I unlocked it by playing lots of World vs. World. This is a griffin. It can fly. It flies faster than the sky scale does, but it can't really gain height the way that the sky scale will. This is a sky scale. The dragon thing. And of course, turtle! The turtle! I only have one other skin for the turtle, and it's the plush turtle. I'm not gonna dress it up pretty, I said, clicking on it immediately to dress it up pretty. I've been playing this game for shy of 9 years. This game came out in 2012. There is lots to do, but Guild Wars 2's design philosophy is that you should never, in all your time playing, you should never be upset to see another player come by. And so they on purpose made it so that if another player comes by, it's only helpful. Which I really appreciate. Because I don't like the feeling of playing an MMO where I'm angry to see somebody else come by. It bothers me. Unless it's PvP, in which case you might be upset to see somebody else come by. But if they're allied with you, you're going to be excited to see them there. If they're not, then you might have problems. Yes, and something fairly bright. Where's Glint's? There's Glint's crystal. A very purple turtle. I feel like it needs a yellow. Electro Lemon is probably not the yellow. No, that's not the play. Sulfur maybe? Also not the play. What about Imperial Gold? That one usually works out really well. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't need to be the cannons. I feel like it needs to be like... Oh, that's the shell. Ugh. Nah, cannons it is. That'll do. Oh, PvP is not complicated. It's just frustrating sometimes. You've played Splatoon's PvP. PvP in Guild Wars 2 is going to be so much slower. You're going to have time to think about what you'd like to do in the heat of battle, which is bizarre to me. But yeah, I've been at this for like 9 years now. I played Guild Wars 1 when it was a thing back in 2005-ish. It's an old game, but it still gets, like, it's still playable. It's still there. That is also one of the things that I appreciate about Guild Wars. You can go back and play Guild Wars 1. They gave it a graphical update not too long ago. I say that, it was a few years, but still, not too long ago, to match it up with, whoa! Right. To make it possible for it to match up to, like, DirectX 11 and stuff. You know what? Let's just land here for a second. We are going to absolutely cheat this. Boink! Right. Sometimes we cheat. I'm gonna need both of you to get in the same general area so I can put you all in a tornado. There we go! Anyway, what I'm playing is the Silvari. They're cool plant people. They glow in the dark at night. And they come in all sorts of fun colors. As you can tell, this one's purple. Anyway, I'm super fond of the game, and I really, Oh, I was thinking of a different place. We have all the hero points here. It's the Silver Waste that has the frog one I'm thinking of. Oh, I need to go back and grab that one point of interest. Oopsie doodle. Oh, it's up from here. That's why I don't have it. Because this is a vertical map. Should be up from here yet again, yeah? It's like one step up. It's on the rock ridge above me. There we go. We did a good job. We explored the whole thing. And now... Aw, transmutation charge. Well, that's okay. Could have been a Black Lion key, and that would have been nice, but that's alright. Wah! Oh yeah, I have the Lion's Pride. I forgot that was on her. Ooh! Why, if I get some goggles to go with that, I can have the scarf and goggles combo. Oh yeah, I forgot I won that out of the box I got. It's a good as time as any to sort through my inventory. Anything else in here? Oh, dusty bag of loot. Full of dust. Duh. Welcome in, Sheep's Wife! We're playing Guild Wars 2 tonight. We might do a little super adventure box, I don't know yet. But currently I'm playing, oopsie doodle. Currently I'm playing through, Living Season 2. We are trying to figure out why a Silvari was doing what she did. The answer will surprise 0 people. Nope, it's fine. I'm not going to be dismounted here. Okay, where was I going for the next story part? Oh yeah, right. Going all the way out to Timberline Falls. We're going to Concordia. That waypoint doesn't work anymore for some reason. This is the reason. It will surprise me. I've never seen this. No, you're right. You're right. The long story, very, very short, is a Sylvari, like me, one of the plant people, one of these cool plant people who I like. She attacked Lion's Arch and a whole bunch of other places in Living Season 1. She insisted that it was for a good reason, that the world was in danger and it was doomed. She was lol, hee hee ho ho, so random when she first came out, but ANET since has gotten better at telling stories, and they've added a bunch of things to those instances to make them make a bit more sense and tie them in with the rest of the story a little better. Where's my mark? There it is. And now we're piecing together why she did what she did.
Wolf's name is happening. These vines. The kid was right again.
She's wrong sometimes, too.
What'd you say?
I said we should get moving, now that we're all here. From the look of it, they could use a hand.
I'll take the lead.
Oh, no you don't. Not with that leg. You're still recuperating.
Oh yeah, Bram still has a,
He's got a mean tailwind.
Ganging up on me isn't fair. Come on, let's get this over with.
Bram's fine now, mostly, but he broke his leg in the final assault against Scarlet. She did destroy Lion's Arch, which is the capital of Tyria. Oh, nerd. Oh, nerds. Nerds! Monsters! And now we're dealing with a bunch of weird plant monsters that we don't know where they came from. And we know Scarlet was seeing visions of what we think is the plant dragon, Mordramoth. We've also found out that the ley lines are, the ley lines in Tyria are basically its magical lifeblood. And that the dragon has been sending its tendrils, these big old vines, out around the ley lines to question mark, question mark, question mark. That's what we're investigating right now. Yes, LS1 and LS2 lead into Heart of Thorns, which is the first expansion for this game. I am playing through the expansions like this. Whatever I think. Oh my golly! Welcome in, Necro! Welcome in, Necromage TV! Val, get the man a shout out! For those of you that don't know, Necro helped me get my start in streaming, and did a lot of things to make sure that I didn't make a lot of beginner baby tier mistakes. Currently he's streaming Symphony of War, I do believe. Last I checked, anyway. It's like Fire Emblem, but if Fire Emblem were even better. Wah! Yeah! Wah! Get out of here! Get out of here, you terrible, terrible creatures. Tyria's got too many dragons at this point in the story. It's Fire Emblem if Fire Emblem were Tactics Ogre. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Fire Emblem, the anniversary is on April 20th. So guess what I'm doing on April 20th? We're gonna play the original Fire Emblem, but again, this time properly. This time we're gonna be like, you know what? Marth is gonna solo everything. That's what we're gonna do. Do I know how that's gonna work? No. It's gonna work. I know that I'm eligible for time waits for no one. Can't remember where all the survivors are.
Back inside.
There are a bunch of survivors sort of scattered around here, but I don't remember where they all are. So let's go take a look, I guess.
Thanks for helping us out here. That attack caught us by surprise.
Ah, never mind.
Well, a few small vines popped up after the Priory caravan arrived, but We didn't pay those.
We've met Tactician Art before. He's the one that warned us in the personal story about the problem in the south with those folks trapped by Zaitan.
Scholar in charge of the caravan.
They headed northwest with Lindsay to find the rest of the cavalcade. Some were separated from this lot.
What's your plan?
I'm taking this caravan along with everyone from Concordia to an Asuran lab northeast of here.
That's Fisher's Eye
You
Bend.
can go along and provide additional security.
I want to find this Priory Scholar and see where these vines came from. Why don't we split up? We can cover more ground that way.
I don't know about that. Let's discuss it more.
Do I have to choose? Yeah, I do. Lindsay while Bram goes to Golden Light Hollow. I'm bringing rocks.
Let's move out, shall we? Raise the northern gate.
I'll be back before you know it. Don't get into too much trouble.
Rocks is a great fun char.
Anything I wouldn't do.
All right, form up. Caravan in the middle. We can handle clearing the main path. Go. Find as many attack survivors as you can.
You got it.
I'm your shadow. Go.
Right. Whereas, oh yeah, right. The way that I'm doing the expansions and stuff is, everyone's been through the personal story. All of my different stream characters. My intent now is to, oh, there we go. My intent now is to, go through the storylines on what I think is best, like whatever. So like Sylvari for this part, for Mordramoth and so on, makes sense because Mordramoth is the plant dragon. Oh yeah, they're carrying a locket that shows the true ruler of Kryta inside. It changes to show whoever it is, and it's super powerful, so they just like keep moving it around.
Let's go.
Time to report to Tactician Art.
Ah, heck! Jungle Roots! Stop that! You stop that! Anyway, what I'm planning is for things like this, I'm gonna go through as a Sylvari. For things like the Char Civil War, I'll go through on my Char, and that sort of thing. Because that way I think you get sort of the best experience with it. Because Char and Sylvari and Norn and humans and so on and so forth, they get special dialogue when you do things that are related, like, related to them. There comes a point where it no longer matters, where it's more about your class than the starting race you picked at the beginning of the game. But up until then, I'm going to try and make sure that we have sort of like what goes best. And that's why we're doing all the way through Heart of Thorns on our Sylvari commander. Hi, Bram.
Finally, something not so viney.
Something not so viney. Yep. I'm a Sylvari. Like, there's a sequence in Heart of Thorns where, Timey asks your commander, do you remember when the bad kids would burn ants with magnifying glasses? And as a Sylvari, you go, I've heard stories, yes, because Sylvari have never been children. They popped out fully formed from their pod as an adult-ish. So they've never been children. And I'm glad you're having fun with animactics. They're great. There's a couple of them that I spend a lot of time looking at. Oh yeah, by the way, that's why the waypoint is broken. The Fisher's Eye Bend isn't also broken anymore. Oh, sorry, this is Valen's tutory.
I'm not confident.
This one's fixed.
They were wounded, all three.
But yeah, this waypoint didn't work for a little
It's
while.
a bad situation.
We should probably get over to Fort Selma. We are meeting friends there. Do you have this under control?
We're good. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, of course you can imagine being a child. Silvari can't. They've never been children. You two should stay behind and keep looking for survivors. I'll go to Fort Selma. Good. We've got this covered. How about we meet at Dry Top when we're done? I know Bram's worried about Timey. We keep forgetting she's just a kid. A kid that was right about Concordia and that's warned us about Fort Selma. We basically raised Timey over the course of this. Like, she's, as far as I can tell, either a young adult or an actual adult. By Secrets of the Obscure. And also a cutie. That's true. Being an adult is kind of unimaginable. Also seriously boring when nothing's happening, and you kind of grow to appreciate that. Hey! What hit me? Ooh!
Sharp blades, sharp mouth.
Hack! Okay. Now that that ooze is sorted out, we are off to Concordia. The Concordia waypoint, or Concordia, goodness, I keep saying that. The Fort Selma waypoint does work, thankfully. I know, right? You just learn to appreciate when it's boring, because when it's interesting, something's going on, and you're like, oh no, now I have to worry about this other thing that I did not think I would have to worry about. This is terrible. Anyway, Fort Selma used to be a real town once upon a time. We're about to see why it isn't anymore. Because as you can see behind me, there's, the gates are closed. And, up. You can't see the vines from out here, but you can see that there's a crater where this town used to be, and there's a bunch of vines in it. Yeah, it used to be a town. The living season stuff is from back in the days when the game was trying to keep with the actual IRL clock. Their idea was that what they would do is every couple of weeks they would have a story chapter. And that story chapter would change the map permanently. So people could be like, oh, I remember when X was Y. Kessex is a big example of that. This is in Viathan Lake. This is the ruins of the Tower of Nightmares. There used to be a village here. Ald Red Wharf used to be here. It was a town that you could go to. Before the Tower of Nightmares fell clean on top of it. The lake is polluted now, and full of toxic crate. It did not used to be that way. There used to be a whole Quaggan village in there. There still is. Oh, and Viathan's Arm. This lake here is also polluted up from the tower. Fort Selma is an absolute mess because the dragon attacked it. Over here in Brisbane, Merkrise Waypoint is no longer there. It looks like it is, but it's broken and it'll redirect you to Ulta Metamagicals. Also because of this storyline. Yeah, it's super neat. Unfortunately, it was super hard for the dev team to keep up with. And it was also very frustrating for players. There's a place south of here. I haven't been there yet, but it's South Sun Cove. South Sun Cove has a boss called Karka Queen. She was available for 2 weeks. Nobody beat her in those 2 weeks, and then, well, rather, they beat her exactly once. Because they only had 2 weeks to figure out how to beat her, what to do, and where to go, and so on and so forth, and then she was gone. The story was complete. She repeats regularly now because they've moved away from making content inaccessible forever and ever. Which was kind of a problem. Yeah, you can see how this went. It is a cool idea to have the world change with the story. Unfortunately, when you do that, it means that you're trading the world change with the story for, like, you're trading people's time for that. This game is 12 years old. Its player base is, doesn't have the most free time in the whole world. Alright, let's go. We're going to meet up with Jory and Casimir, the wives. Is that Blumenu? Yeah, that's Blumenu. Penelope and Blumenu are Quaggins that show up at disaster sites at all times, basically.
Oh yes, in all directions. Quaggins cannot flee.
I'm sorry. They were also there at the destruction of Lion's Arch. It's the poor things. Anyway, we're here to meet up with Jory and Casimir. Jory's sister Belinda is stationed here. When I say the wives, I'm not being like fanfiction silly. They actually are engaged right now. And we're invited to the wedding. As of the modern day, anyway. They're engaged and we're invited to the wedding. They're both really cute. You'll see when you see them.
Glad to have a helping hand. Part of my squad is pinned down at the bottom of the hill. If you can go get them,
That's
I'll
Belinda.
open the gate and let you all in at once. We can give you cover from the walls. Hurry, they won't hold out much longer.
You got it. What Chivos am I? Oh, Butterflies and Viscera and Sheltered from the Rain. Yeah, right. I remember those. I'm not going to be able to do the Butterflies one, because it's too hard. Sheltered from the Rain I might do. Yes, it means cake! We brought flowers and everything when we completed that storyline. Alright, everybody, let's go. Oh wait, that's not the way. It's up over here. Let's go, Seraph. Seraph are the human sort of... They're night cops.
Hey, my sister and Casimir are holding the courtyard. Get in here.
Jory, backup's here.
And not a moment too soon. Belinda and the Seraph are holding the walls for now.
This is Cass and Jory.
We should take the stragglers that make it past.
One of these two is a necromancer, and one of these two is a mesmer. You'll never guess which is which. You will guess which is which.
Until they stop.
Me too. A seraph told me they've got great obelisk shards here. From the Tower of Night.
You'll figure it out.
They're too valuable that fall into the wrong hands.
Anyway, Jory is also a detective.
Sis, the eastern gate is getting hit hard. Can you get over there and reinforce it?
You betcha. We can use the northern wall to get there. Looks safer than trying to plow through the middle.
When you get there,
I love them. The fan base loves them.
You'll need their firepower to keep the gate clear.
Yeah, we did a bunch of detective work in season 1. Our detective work was figuring out who killed Theo Ashford, a member of the Captain's Council. Lion's Arch is run by the Captain's Council. It is just pretty tricks. Source, M. Mesmer. Admittedly, I am a very different kind of mesmer than Cass is. Where am I going? Oh, not this way, apparently. Oh, there's a point. Yep, there's an arrow. Yep. Welcome back, Val. Anyway. Why are we screaming? You're fine. You're both fine.
My power is yours. Make it count.
Cass, if your power was mine, I would be much happier. You are ridiculous. She is wildly overpowered for a mesmer. We don't get to do half the cool stuff she does. Yeah, not much. We went to Fort Selma. We rescued a few Seraph. And Belinda, Marjorie's sister. You remember you met her last time. Has asked us to go secure an arrow cart so that we can get these guys out. Because Fort Selma is currently not so much a fort as a crater. Yeah! This game's great. Oh yeah, right. It's a kind of a major selling point for a lot of folks. This game is hugely Alphabet Mafia friendly. There are canon trans characters. You haven't met Gorak yet, but Gorak's got the tism. As I've mentioned, the wives. Theo Ashford, aforementioned guy that got murdered.
You don't? I must have stepped up the day I covered siege warfare between my etiquette and dance classes.
I know how to work an arrow cart. Don't you worry, Casimir. Anyway, Theo Ashford, aforementioned. We talk about him later, much later. Jory mentions him, trying to remind somebody else who he was.
Courtyard is secure for now.
And because she's upset, she goes, he had a husband and children. And you're like, whoa, amazing.
Just let us rest. That sounds big.
Oh dear, it's massive. What's our strategy?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm guessing if we take out King Monstrosity, the grunts will give up.
This is true facts. Alright, let's go sort him out. Now, I have a very difficult task ahead of me. It is not getting hit by his attacks and also escorting all of Jory's minions. Unfortunately, I am not able to do any mitigation of any kind. So we're gonna try our best. Where's her minion? Where's your minion, Jory? Is it over there? Oh yeah, it totally is. You stay away from that minion. Go on, minion. Go for it, Bone Fiend. You can do it. You can do it, little buddy. Good work, little guy. We'll do our best here. I don't know my damage rotation, so... Where's the next one? There it is. Okay. Okay, so far so good, I guess. Dang it! Heck! Okay. Get away from there, Mortem Wolf! Stop that! Stop that at once! No, I need the badman. Thank you. Ho-ho-ho! Guys, remember how I said I'm never gonna get those achievements? Guess who got those achievements? Guess who danced good? Guess who kept babies alive? I did it! I did it! Oh, excuse me. I gotta get out of the way of that. I did it! Ha-ha! I should have gone looking for survivors. Then I could have gotten the mastery for this. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Back upstairs. We did it! Now all I have to do is figure out where all those survivors were. Which way do I go? Is it... Can I just go in the gate? Oh yeah, looks like it. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, it's a pleasant surprise for me because this game has had that since the beginning, and this game is also 12 years old. Anyway, sorry about Belinda. Yeah, this game came out at about the same time that Korasami was being censored off of the network.
Tell us what you need.
I'm okay. I just needed a minute. I'm sorry.
I understand. Completely.
I can't lose control here. If you're too sweet to me, y'all fall apart.
Okay. Okay, we have a lot of work to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to get her ready. Take her home. I have to tell Mama.
We'll do it all together.
I don't know if that's the best way. I think we need to talk. Cass, honey, I want you to go with them.
What? No, I can't. My place is with you. What if you need me?
I'll be okay. Our friends need you more. You have to keep them safe. I'll be with family. I'll catch up when I can.
No, Jory. It doesn't feel right. This terrible... Your sister... I should be with you.
I love you for that. But no. You should be with them. We're talking about a dragon. The dragon that killed Belinda.
I don't like it.
I hear what you're saying, love. This is how it has to be. We have greater responsibilities. What do you think?
I'll go, but not tonight. Tonight I'm staying with you. I'll leave tomorrow when you do.
This is the best way. You'll see.
I hope you're right.
Yeah. Guild Wars 2 gets better, don't worry. She'll be fine. Jory's great. The saddest part of this game for me is in Heart of Thorns. You'll see. You'll all suffer with me. Do you mean Cass? Oh, Agnes Montague. Yes. She's precious because she's great like that. Now, where was I going? Where are we going? Scarlet's Leyline Hub and Dry Top. Right, right! I know right where I'm going, actually. Is Vine Bridge the fastest way there? I feel like it definitely is. No, you don't understand, Val. You'll see when you see. Anyway, oh right, here we go. That strange cube is so helpful. I'm glad they leave these things on the map for me to just follow along. I should have set a Jade waypoint there. I have access to that. I can just do that. I should have done it. Silly. Yoink, we love treasure. I know I saw another one. Yeah, I did. It's because I did. We love treasure. There's the steam minotaur, which means we're close. There we go. This should take me where I'm going. I think this is the part that I was really excited to show all of you. Because, this is one of the parts I was excited to show all of you. Yes! We're gonna do this the serious way. We're gonna go into this machine eventually ourselves, and we're gonna do this the serious way. But just know that we could transform into literally anything. and go into the machine. And it's funny. People have gone in as Moose. People have gone in as Quaggin. People have gone in as so many things, and you'll see why it's
Is
funny.
Marjorie all right? Did something happen?
Her sister, Belinda, was killed at Fort Selma. Marjorie went home to be with her family and to mourn.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yep.
But wait, why are you here? Shouldn't you be with her?
That's what Cass said.
I wanted to go with her, but she asked me to see this mission through. She's safe, at least, with family.
Mm-hmm.
How's she holding up?
Oh, you know. She puts on a strong face, but I see that too.
Alright, we hydrate.
She's hurting, and she blames herself.
Let's chat to Beyonce.
Promised she'd join us as soon as she can.
Okay.
Let me catch you up on what I've learned so far.
Through all the stories and oh, where's Jory? Okay. We're gonna do some skull crushers because we haven't done those in a little while. Huh. Wah. I'm gonna do them straight from my chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Oh, do you mean the body break one? Ever since I posted that meme, oh yes, in a big sketch. Ever since I posted that meme of, I don't understand what you mean. I treat my streamer basically like a Nintendog. Ever since then, I added body break because, one, it reminds me of when I was a wee little baby octopus, hardly even opaque, and Saturday morning cartoons we couldn't have ads in them because Canada has laws about how much you can advertise to children and when you can do that, and so instead we had PSAs filling in the space where American cartoons left like tons of space. And one of those things was Body Break. Body Break was these little short segments that would play. It was Body Break with Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod. They still do them. There's a YouTube channel that's full of them too. And it even has all the old ones. Like the ones from before that was the theme. But they were about like good exercise habits, how to do good exercise and keep fit, nutrition and vitamins and things like that. Anyway, they're very fond memories for me. So I put it here so that chat can do things. Like make sure I get my enrichment. Anyway, most Canadian children will be able to recognize the body break theme because it's something that's been going since like the 70s and still goes now. It's a long time. Anyway, I heard some of what happened. Yeah, miners dug here, they hit this pocket. This is a big pocket of ley line energy. And this is where Scarlet started studying ley lines. This machine, these machines let us see the magic that's usually invisible. So what does it all add up to? If Scarlet hadn't lost her mind, she'd have been heralded as one of the greatest arcane researchers of the century. This is an unprecedented discovery. What all is there a dream of? I'm less interested in her past than in our future. Impatient much? Gosh, okay, I've ascertained that there's a disturbance in the ley lines, and it's affecting certain waypoints. Okay, yeah, we saw. Scarlet was right. When the Asura replaced the waypoints, some worked better than others, so we got rid of the ones that didn't work and kept those that did, and they work best placed on a ley line. 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 They work best placed So, without even realizing what we were doing, we tapped into the power of the ley lines, and it's no longer just a theory. Yeah, Timey can prove it. They're attracted to the magical resonance of the waypoints. That's why those waypoints are broken in a few places. Mordremoth's eating them up because the magic is resonating, so something's there that's powerful and interesting for it. The dragon. Sorry, for him. Dragons do have gender, except Zaitan, who doesn't have higher functions, like higher brain functions generally, but does tend to be he, him. Mordremoth is he, him. Primordus is rar XD. Though Jormeg calls Primordus their brother. Jormeg is non-binary. Siwan is a girl dragon, just oozing feminine charm. And I'm missing. Oh, and Kralkatorek is Oreen's grandfather. He says as much. The dragons have gender. Cosmic horrors from more or less beyond time and space, gendered. Why? Yes, diversity win. One of the dragons trying to eat magic is non-binary. You'll see. Jormeg's great. You'll see when we get to them. Anyway, the vines we're seeing are coming directly from the dragon, spreading underground across Tyria, which makes sense. It literally is the dragon. It's not just like the dragon's corruption like it was with Zaitan. They're corrupted and it's spreading. But we've got to sort out the waypoints first, because that's fast travel in Tyria.
I was just getting to that. I can build a device that will make the waypoints more efficient. They'll be less attractive to Mordremoth.
What do you need us to do?
At the moment, nothing. I have the matter well in hand, but there is something else. Something so amazing. Want to see? Follow me.
I do! I do. Can I go? I want to go in there.
Look. Can you believe your eyes?
What is it?
It's Omad's machine, you simpleton.
Hey, respect.
Sorry, but it's the very device
It is.
that showed Scarlet the eternal alchemy. It still works.
Can I smash it? That thing's gotta be dangerous.
Absolutely not. Think about what we can learn. Besides, my mind is
Good luck with
far more
Sephiroth.
brilliant than Scarlet's was.
I don't
Oh,
think
Scarlet
so.
is Timey's special
I'm
interest.
going to agree with Bram. What do you think?
We're gonna talk to Casimir, but I want you all to know that Timey is definitely going in there. Yeah, she went absolutely crazy when she looked in there. We can't let Timey near it. We say,
We have to.
Don't touch anything. We don't know what... Timey!
Can't get close. That thing is shooting off too much lightning.
I'll shield you. Get her out of there.
okie dokie. Anyway, we're fine. You can go in here as practically anything. I said I would do this serious mode, though, so we will. That's the pale tree, by the way, that you're hearing. And this is the eternal alchemy. Those 6 spheres represent the dragons. And that green one is Mordremoth.
Hey, you okay? I think she's dead.
What? No. She's alive.
Tell us everything. What did you see?
Are you alright? Once it had you, we were afraid to just yank you out.
Well, then you started screaming and we had no choice.
How do you feel? When you're ready to talk, we're ready to listen. Good to see you.
It was incredible. I had a vision. I saw it. The eternal alchemy. I'll try. I saw how Tyria was woven, and I'm tied up in it somehow. I saw a dragon. It was part of the workings of the world. It came at me. Also, I saw the pale tree at the heart of the vast moving puzzle, as Scarlet did. I think it means we need to talk to her. The pale tree, she means. She's the pale tree. She's magical beyond imagining. She can access the dream.
Oh, I wish I'd seen it.
I'm glad you're okay. You had magic flowing out of your ears.
It wasn't so bad.
I am a Sylvari. I'm literally glowing magic out of my ears. That's normal for me.
It was. Okay, guys, this is serious. We need to talk about what we're going to do. What's the plan?
Hard to describe. Basically, we're just gonna go see the pale tree. She may be our greatest ally. It's time to make the world aware of Mortimath. We need to let the leaders know. We're talking to the leaders of, like, leaders of the world. I can't imagine any greater or more urgent a threat than Mortimath. We say, as a person who knows, there's definitely people who are going to be like, no, I think my private thing is worse. Yeah, I'm glad you like the new way you draw hands. It is very stylized and blocky, but it goes with the rest of your style that you're refining out. We'll take it one step at a time. Yeah, of course I'm well respected. I took down Zaitan personally. Yes, Jory's in despair. Cass is gonna go check on her. Yep. Cass is lamenting that she doesn't have her family's money anymore, so she can't, like, do anything to help Jory. Because Cass used to be a human noble. She has the title, but not really much else anymore. Yes. Fire is very difficult to light right. So good luck. Like, it's very difficult to do the lighting for, like, if you're holding a fireball or a candle or a torch or something, it's very difficult to do the lighting because the shadows fall weird. But good luck! Yeah, none of us are safe so long as the dragons are active. Anyway, then Cass goes off to do diplomacy. Oh yeah, right, I have to actually leave the instance. Hopefully no events are up down here, and I can be comfortably-ish. Alright. Now we're on to the next one. The Pale Tree has agreed to an audience, but she wishes to speak to you personally. She wants to talk to us. Now, we're gonna go to the grove so I can remember what I'm doing. But, if I'm being completely honest, I want to play SAB. I want to play Super Adventure Box for a little bit. So we're gonna take a break from this to go do Super Adventure Box. Yeah! Gotta go get Manzanilla. He's still in there. He's playing a video game for these 2 weeks. It's his vacation. He takes a vacation from fractals. He takes a vacation from, if I need him for raids for some reason. He's on vacation. Well, let's see what our dailies are. Oh. I'm so happy. Oh wow, lots in 202. Okay, we need to do locksmithing. I'm not doing that one. I don't remember how to transport the ooze in 202. So we're going to do interior design, we're going to do adventuring, and we're going to do environmental science 103 because I know where that B-Dog is. That'll also get us in extracurricular adventures incidentally. So let's start with 103. I don't remember where the glitch chest is in here. But I think that's fine. The reason I burn those away is because they're sticky. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to go for any of the hard stuff because I'm just here for the B-Dog. Bees! B-Dog is through here. This is that maze I could never remember my way through, so we'll still try our best. Toad. I think it's the second one? No. Yeah, there we go. And the B-Dog should be right up here. Ouch. Oh, golly. Give me the 10 bubble. Ah, well, it's fine. I see you too enjoy the Japanese animes. I hate religion, being religious, but I love Catholic aesthetics. Yeah, exactly. Japan called, and they would like you to enjoy their horror mangas. I'm also guilty of this. Like, don't think I'm saying this out of any kind of, like, silliness. This is... The call is coming from inside the house. Oh wait, I don't actually need to finish this level. So in fact, I won't. Wait, yes I do. No mom, I'm 13. I only eat unhappy meals now. Lol. I might as well go around the bottom. I will go to the upper path, I think, or I'll try to anyway. But I may as well go around the bottom a bit. Oh. Shoot. I think it's this way. I love doing a little backflip. Ah, here we are. Helpful! Yes, thank you. I know which way it is. I just needed to... Oh. Ah. I did such a good job on the Bee Queen, and then I just wandered out here and was like, nah, time to get bodied by a toad, I guess. I'm leaving. None of you can stop me. I don't think it's actually this way that I'm going. No, it is. There's the oozes. I don't remember where they go, but there they are. Ah, shoot. I don't have a key for that. Go away, monkey. Go away, monkey. Oh, it's... Wait, what? Oh, yeah! I remember where I'm going now. Wrong tree. Heck. Anyway, you guys know I'm just, I have an aesthetic problem. I do love me some Trinity blood, some Helsing. Whoa, golly. Like, big nerd for that sort of thing. I guess I'm going to the bottom checkpoint. That's fine. The top checkpoint is kind of easier, but it's a little bit more annoying for me to get to. And I don't mind going bottom check. Oh! Manzanilla, stay out of the improper water! Sir, you know better than this. Okay, time to be swift. Yeah, the angel motifs I'm here for. Listen, you guys don't hear me humming Cruel Angel's Thesis because I'm not here for angel motifs, right? Like, let's be honest. So much time I spend just being like... Just being there with my da 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 da. Anyway, we love Cruel Angel's Thesis in this house. Oh, he's gonna do a thing. We don't want to be there. We can just wait it out. And leap for it. Ouch. No! Hack! Frog! I'm going for it. Don't care. Oh. Alright, frog. Come on, Manzanilla. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got him, Your Honor. Yeah. Woo! As is tradition, we pick up the funny rock, and we stand on the crown as if we are a funny rock. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying all the fun Magnus fan art. There's a lot of fun Magnus fan art. Anyway, alas, I actually have to wait the 20 seconds for this to count as completing the level, I think. Yep, I actually have to wait. Yeah! Magnus inspired a lot of people to write and draw and do things. Source! It made me write again. And I like that. I'm glad. I wonder what happens if you don't touch that card at all. I've never done it. But I wonder now. Does he say something different, I wonder? I couldn't do it. Decided against it. I will suffer for my crimes. Alright, now lots of things need to be done in either 201 or 202. I didn't check again. 202! Lots of things for 202. And a little bit for 201. Oh, we do also have to do one more level besides. I'm not going to get locksmithing 201 because I don't know where the boxes are. But interior design we can certainly get, and adventuring. So let's go off to 202. To 202! Ah. Hello, sir. I would like to go to 202. I think this is the one I have a cameo in, but I can't remember if it's this one or the next, or the one before it. I think it's this one. It is! Oh, you guys are going to be excited. There's an octopus in 202. Oh, yes. Usually like to keep a few of these with me. Thank you! These are a little bit finicky to pick up sometimes. Don't care, assassins! This is also the one with Shortcut Eagle. Oh no, I don't know if I know where any shops in 202 are, actually. Well, I'm sure we'll figure out something. Wah! The worst part is I'm sat here thinking, well, Hooji would know. And it's true that he would. Hee hee hee. We don't go that way because there's secret pain in there. Oh well, I'll figure out something. Oh, darn it. Darn it! Assassins! Assassins, please. fellas, please. Ooh, ah! Right. Darn it. Whatever, I think I can make it from here. Yeah, you totally can. Anyway, check it out! It's a big blue octopus! And she's hungry! Alas, we haven't any poutine, so we'll just have to make do with these beautiful piranhas. It me! And I am hungry for fish. Oh yeah, that wasn't high enough. Good. When you have multiple people here, this that takes longer. But I think we're good now. Yes. Whoa! Secret toad! Secret toad. Hercules, hero of song and story. Hercules, winner of ancient glories. Back in the day. Oh, oops. I missed the jump. Back in the day, there was this old TV show, and it was called Hercules. And it was made by using a bunch of like leftover old Superman frames and passing them off as Hercules, like revoicing it and passing them off as Hercules instead. And it's one of the funniest things. We, in my house, for whatever reason, we all decided it was just the best thing to do late at night was to, like, when the old cartoons would come up, because they were so old that, like, who's gonna watch them anyway, except for people at 3 a.m. And so we all just decided it was the funniest thing. We all learned the theme song and everything. We would periodically make jokes like, oh, you don't know the best cartoon ever made? And so on. And like, it was so bad, y'all. It was from the same era as like the 60s Spider-Man cartoons. It was so bad. You don't even know. Yeah, I don't remember where the shops are. I know there is a shop in here, I just can't remember where it is, because I skipped like 3/4 of the level doing that. I'm not going back. When there's 5 people here, each of these platforms gets used. Uh-oh. To open up the bridge over here. That's what we did, by the way. We lowered that. Alright, now up we go! Good old ice physics. My favorite. Dang it. There we go. I do know where the glitch chest is here. I'm not technically skilled enough to be able to get it. It is back before the area I came into. It's in among all those clouds. There's part of the level back there. Alright, we've climbed the mountain. I am not climbing Stormtop unless I have to. Okay, I need to do one more daily, and it's probably going to be just doing a random level. So let's check the festivals. Aww. Oh, okay. This is repeatable, which is why it looks like it's not done. I've done it already. For this year. What was this? Oh, yeah. It gives you a Super Adventure weapon box, so you can pick an orange weapon. I don't care about the Super Adventure weapons, but I do care about that, I do care about the chest that it gives me when I complete a level. So we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go complete a different level. Finding the most cursed things on Pinterest and sending them to your friends. Finding the most cursed memes is just a part of our heritage. That's how it is. You know what? Let's go complete World 3 real quick. No. No, that way leads to sadness. I was gonna do trip mode in World 1, but I can't remember the way through anymore. Zone 1 it is! Off we go through 1-1. 'Cause why not? We ate the picnic. I'm not going for anything fancy here. Except for the glitch chest. I will go for that. I'm not even going to kill the bee dog. I'm just going to go get the glitch chest. Ow! Monkey! How dare. Bad monkey. One day I'll go through and get all the baubles too. There's an achievement for getting all the baubles in each of the areas. But a lot of baubles are hidden in really weird places. And Betty Bobble will tell you if you miss them. She'll make fun of you too for it. Monkey! Got him. The baubles from enemies do not count for that achievement, by the by, so it works out. Also, if you're wondering why my jumps feel a little lackluster and why it almost feels like I'm going a bit slower, it's because when you're in Super Adventure Box, you are constantly going, you are in combat. The game considers you in combat, so you are... That's why dodge jumping is so helpful. Whoops. Now, as Val learned playing with me last night, I forget where this thing is all the time. World 1's timer is fairly generous as long as you can stick, like, as long as you're good to yourself and trust where you're going. I'm not and I don't, so oft times I fall to my death. Ah! I bonked. I'm glad you had fun! We'll get you your SAB achievements yet. Wah! I wanted the swiftness, thank you. Okay, up we go. Monkey! Goodbye, monkey. Ouch! That's highly confusing. Anyway, the reason I go after glitch chest is because they have the option to give you a glitched weapon. I don't care about them very much, but the trading post does. Glitched weapons are super adventure box weapons that aren't quite right. They are, you might say, glitched. Excellent. That coursework and that. Let's get out of here. Back to the home hub so we can open these. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I've got 6 of them. Amazing. Won't let me open them in here. Just gonna delete it wholesale. I'm glad you're having fun over there. Tumblr is my social media of choice. I say it's social media. It's a blog site that has social media features. I must ask culture. Alright, let's fix this up now. Now that I'm out here. See if we can get a few more hard light weapons.
Challenge yourself to learn.
Rare loot.
Nope, but that's fine. We've got 2 more. Oh yeah, these are the new ones, by the way. These are Golem Buster weapons. I think they look cool. The shield just looks like that when it's not in use, and when it's wielded it gets cool, like, alchemical looking symbols. I think the mace is one of the cooler ones, actually. Because, like, it looks like a mace. Halfway nothing. But when it's wielded, big old chunky hard light. Oh, and the greatsword looks pretty cool. Doesn't look like much. Until bang! Knife. Which I think is neat. The rest of them I'm not, like, super sold on. You know, they're interesting. You wield them, they get some cool light effects, but, like, they're not quite as fun as the mace or whatever. Okay. That's my SAB dailies done. So guess what we're gonna do anyway? Had to take a break for a second. Because I don't want to do more SAB at the moment. Okay, let's go to the World Leader Summit. Also, unrelated to any of this, but I found a really cool rock today. It's a good shape for a worrying stone. Yeah, it's a really cool rock. I'll show you guys later. Also, there's puppies back there playing. We'll wait here so you can talk to the pale tree in private. And Jory sends her regards, by the way. She's okay. I missed the funeral, but I got to spend time with her. She'll be back with us soon. Timy's gone back to Radisum. She's got schooling to catch up on, the little vagabond. Rox is just worried that we might have residual gunk in our brain. But we're fine as far as we know.
Hello, Casimir. I've been hearing a lot about you. You're the one who unveiled the Nightmare Tower, aren't you?
That's true.
That was a team effort. I wouldn't have made it out alive without my friends.
True facts that she did reveal it, though. Live rock footage.
Hello. I heard you fought Zaitan beside Keith. It's an honor to meet you.
I did do that.
Our beloved mother is ready to see you. If you would follow me.
I will. I am max size for a Silvari, so some Silvari are, like, tiny to me.
My child.
Not Mom, though.
What a delight to see you looking so well. You said you had a matter of utmost urgency to discuss. Please, let's talk.
It's nice to see you.
Not you. I want to talk to the pretty lady. Your visits seem to grow longer apart with each passing season. That's true. In season 1, we were here like every other story chapter. And then in season... Or rather, in our personal story, it was every other story chapter. And then in season 1, it was like every 4. And now, like, this is the first time we've been here the whole time. I've been busy. Yeah, Kate says we killed Zaitan. I did for, like... You still run with Destiny Judge? I did for a while. Now I lead a new group. So it's said. I suspect that you'll do even greater deeds with them. But tell me, what brings you here seeking my counsel? I had a vision, and you figured prominently in it. Where did you have this vision? In an Asuran device Scarlet used to see the eternal alchemy. I saw it too. Mom's mad! What dangers have you been toying with? Such things were not meant to be seen. They will crack your mind. I don't understand much of the vision, but you were at the center. Well, my child, the one thing you must never forget is that I stand between you and the greatest darkness you'll ever know, a vast darkness intent on consuming all that we hold dear. What do you mean, Mother? There are those who reject my protection. It leaves them vulnerable in ways they cannot imagine, in ways they never were before. I shield you as best I can, and will for as long as I can. You're talking about dragon corruption. We've been immune to it. Yes, in the past my children have been immune. But Mordermoth's corruption is powerful, and just as Zaitan created the undead from so many creatures, so Mordermoth's corruption can change you. I believe she, Scarlet? I believe she opened herself up to it when she let down the walls of her mind. Mordermoth's corruption seeps in through the cracks in our willpower. Do not follow in her footsteps. I have no plan to do so, Mother. I am strong-willed. Yes, you are. So tell me, what is the second half of your quest here today? How may I help you? I want to ask more about Mordermoth. It seems to have fully awakened.
It is true. The elder dragon Mordermoth has reached full awareness.
No.
I've known since the moment we
What?
heard the war.
No!
Would you kindly find Niam and ask her to come to speak with me?
Of course. I'll return with her as quickly as I can.
She is our, cycle.
I had to send him away. What we have to discuss is too serious. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Tell me, what do you know about Mordermoth?
Oh boy! It's been killing people. It attacked Fort Selma and Concordia. We encountered them far to the east and west in Brisbane, as close as Brisbane. Selma and Concordia were destroyed by giant thorn vines. There's more. The minions are attracted to waypoints. They destroy them. I understand. The situation is dire. If the Elder Dragon's reach is that great, then the entirety of Tyria is at risk. What do you recommend we do? We need to inform the world's leaders and get them to join ranks. I see. A summit, then. I could host such a gathering if you can convince them to come. Who do you plan to invite? The leaders of the other races. I'll ask my friends who would be best. I'll leave it up in your hands while I prepare here. You did the right thing bringing this to me. I'm happy to help you. My friends and I will do whatever we must to get them all here.
That seemed to go well. She agreed to play hostess. What do we do now?
I mean, what else is she gonna do? Travel? Like, yeah, that's the avatar of the Pale Tree. We are literally standing inside her body right now. What's the plan? Get the world leaders here. With her name on the summit, they might just come, but who and how? We split up. Get whomever we can, the highest ranking in your home city. So, you want me to get someone from Divinity's Reach, the Queen? And Rox is going to the Black Citadel. That's a comfort. Thanks, alright. We can do this.
I won't get an audience with the Queen, but I can speak with Countess Anise.
That'll solve your problem.
I know you've had, issues with your people.
No, I'm fine. I just haven't had to speak with Countess Anise or the Queen for a while. Not since my father.
I suppose I'll have to toughen up and talk to Tribune Brimstone. I won't get anywhere near Smoter.
Yeah, and I'll have to return to Holbrook. Last time I saw White
Hex
Bear,
Motor.
my mother was there.
We can do this. It's important. And afterward, we'll meet up again.
Not every battle is fun, I suppose. Before I head to Holbrook, I should find Taimi. She's in Radasum. Maybe she can talk to Zojja about getting an Asuran leader at the summit.
But in their mind, she's just a student. No one there pays much attention to her.
I know, but she's got Zojja's ear. It's worth a shot. If she fails, we'll send in the boss to convince Zojja. They're friends.
That's
Well,
true.
We have everything covered. Send word to each other when things are squared away, yes?
Deal. Guess all we have to hope for is that everyone agrees to show up.
Once we get them in one place, we can worry about convincing them to join forces.
Oh boy.
Worlds coming together in support of a single cause? Yeah, that'll happen.
It did.
For luck.
Oh, Rox. Please.
Oh, we love spitting for luck. Got a note from Taimi. Hello! The Asuran news updates are saying that vines matching the recent attacks at Fort Concordia and Fort Selma have appeared in the Iron Marches. If this proves true, Mordermoth's reach may be even greater than any have anticipated. I surmise that it's in our best interest for you to investigate these reports. I forgot about this part. Eepy. Was the letter from Marjorie? No, Cass, you'd be the one to get a letter from Jory. No, sorry, from Timey. They've spotted Mordrum in the Iron Marches area. Iron Marches, sorry to butt in, but did she mention the Black Citadel? Have they been hit? She didn't say anything about that, but I'm going to investigate. That's a good idea. The more information we have, the better. I'll head to Divinity's Reach and request an audience with Countess Anise. Good luck! Meet me at the Leyline Hub after you speak with the Countess. I'll come as soon as I know something. Great! Thanks, Casimir. Alright, so it's now our job to go deal with some stuff. Okay, so here's the deal. In Iron Marches, there is an overworld event where you've got to beat up some Mordrum. There's no way this is worth anything. Oh, alright.
During the day, the Hylic are most active then.
Ooh. Nobles.
We're both of the cycle of night. I know, but I'm afraid all will get to see us sleeping.
Ooh. We do love a superior sigil of force. There's still like a gold on the trading post.
Another.
They used to be like 10. You're telling me about World versus World. That's fine, I already know how to play that game mode. Let's see if I've ever been to Ascalon, specifically the Iron Marches. That's Blaze Ridge. I haven't! Oh boy. Luckily, Ascalon City connects right to the Iron Marches, so off we go. You know what this means? We're gonna have to complete this map. So here's the thing about this. This is an overworld event that is up sometimes, but not always, and it's very frustrating to catch. And then complete. Where's the Vista? We're gonna try. This was basically just the busy work that they gave us while everybody else went to go talk to people. A vast darkness. Yeah, of course. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. Okay, moving on. You should! The pale tree is very neat. She's very pretty. I'm sad that we can't look like her in game. You can get pretty close approximations, but you can't look exactly like her. Oh, there's a jumping puzzle around here somewheres. There's also a heart over here. Do 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 do.
At ease. Cover me.
Contact.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
There's Flame Legion problems in this area. Anyway, I'm gonna complete this heart because I always forget to complete this heart. Go away, flame turret. Nobody likes you. you go.
Cover me.
There are usually Flame Legion that show up. Guess not. Oh, there's another one. We can do this. Lots of mortar rounds for these guns. Hello?
The wheel of progress turns. Enemy contact.
Flame Legion, how dare you?
For Iron Legion. Let's get started.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Ha! Too bad, Iron Legion. Gosh, too bad, Flame Legion. I'm busy.
Hold this position. Enemy contact.
Enemy contact? Not today. Not on my watch. Got him. Anyway, I'm gonna complete little bits of this map so that I don't have to be frustrated about it later. This vista is annoying. It's hard to catch. I'll be real glad later once Anet remembers how to tell stories. Okay, okay. Will I die up there? Maybe. But I'm gonna let the vista play out. Now, normally I'd take us all on a little adventure, but as you guys can tell, I'm pretty eepy, so I'm probably going to bed. Back to my little octopus bed. As one does. Wah. Yeah, it eepy time. I have many a reason to be eepy. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. And a big stretch.
Body bang.
Alright, chat. Alright, we're gonna do arm circles real quick. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. Ooh. All right, you guys know the drill. I'll be back again. Oh, where's my buttons? Alright, it's now closing time. We hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. Now, you all know the drill. I will be back again tomorrow streaming more stuff. It's Friday night, so we're playing Kirby. If we finish Kirby... Wait, is tomorrow... No, Saturday's the 20th. That's going to be Fire Emblem. We'll be playing Kirby tomorrow. Canvas Curse. We'll play Canvas Curse. And we'll have a fun time. If we finish Canvas Curse somehow, and we might, there's not much left of it now, it's difficult at this point, then we'll move right along, because you know what else I've got? Do you know what else I have? I have Super Princess Peach. We can play the old Peach platformer. And I have Professor Layton. We have so many good games to play. Oh, and Super Princess Peach. Yes, this is true facts. I'm not sure which one I want to play more, but I love them both. I love them both dearly. I have a bunch of other DS games I could get out too. But we're certainly going to play Super Princess Peach as well. Just for funsies. A mystery mood. Very well. I guess it might be Leighton tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if we finish. Alright, that's it for tonight, everybody. If you're with me on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so that you can see more of this and so that other people can see it too. And if you're with me on Twitch, normally this is where we'd go on a little adventure, but I'm a bit too eepy for that tonight. So that's the end of the night for everybody. Alright, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me. Bye!